get a peek down there at the bullpen. Chance to see a reliever, a lefty down there warming up right now for Embry Riddle. As they come into the bottom of the ninth inning with a 5-run lead. That, by the way, was John Repose down there from Spokane, my old stomping grounds. In fact, he grew up and went to school in Spokane Valley, which is exactly where I grew up. A university high school graduate from, many, many years ago.
Two of the most famous alums out of that college, or out of that high school, you and him?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
We are in the bottom half of the ninth inning. Tyler Helms will lead it off, the catcher. First pitch on the way, swung on, popped up. Giving chase. Is there going to be enough room? Oh, no, as it just lands in the first row of the bleachers. And Helms at bat extended. He is 0 for 3 in the ballgame, grounded into a double play in the fourth, struck out looking in the first, and a comebacker in the seventh. Came into the tournament hitting .307 on the year. Isidro Carrizosa waits on deck, and then it's Jordan Lice. The 0-1 pitch, swung on, fouled away. Came off one of the guys behind the batter.
I think that caught the catcher, Adam Cellini, off the top of his helmet. And the Ronnie Lozota pitch kind of popped him a good one. In fact, he's down there nodding, yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah.
He thinks he's all right. I think I'm okay. I can't tell.
The 0-2, delivered, breaking ball, stays high, 1 ball, 2 strikes to Tyler Helms.
Man, did you see the movement on that Ronnie Lozota breaking ball?
Lozota came into the ball game with a couple of runners aboard in the 8th inning. Got a double play ball and a fly out. Is that right?
Yep. And there he gets a strikeout.
He'll go down to first after the ball got in the dirt.
So the Panthers of York College out of York, Nebraska are down to their final 2 outs. Isidro Carrizosa and Jordan Lice may be the end of the line for the Panthers in their first game. We'll see what they have to offer against Ronnie Lozota.
See Carrizosa there. Takes a look at the first pitch. Down low, ball 1 to Isidro Carrizosa. Flied to center twice, reached on in air by the shortstop. Later thrown out trying to score. At the time, it was the tying run. That was in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Yeah, and then the wheels just kind of came off. And that 5-run top of the 8th, and Embry Riddle was off to the races.
Well, you talk about a big shift in the ballgame.
Oh, huge.
You've got Carrizosa thrown out at the plate, and then the next inning, Embry Riddle, after getting the adrenaline bump of throwing out the tying run, goes back out and puts 5 on the board.
Yeah, it was 3-2 at that point, and all of a sudden it just kind of went to heck in a handbasket.
A liner out into left field. Liam Goodall makes the grab, and on the liner to left there are now 2 down as Carrizosa's retired, and Jordan Lice, the third baseman, the batter. So coming up after this ball game is the Parade of Champions. Opening ceremonies, always a colorful and really kind of a nice feature of the NAIA National Tournaments. Then our late game today, Rogers State and Lewis Clark State. 2 down, nobody on. Liner into center. That's going to drop for a base hit in front of center fielder Kyle Chastain. And Jordan Lice has his first hit of the day.
Well, the nice part about the staggering of these baseball games, this could have been a bit of a problem had this game gone late. But as it is, with the 9 o'clock, noon, and 3 o'clock start times, it all got bumped up a little bit. If this game ends as it probably will here in just a few minutes, we'll be right on schedule again with the 7 o'clock start time.
That ball lifted into shallow center. Going back, unable to make the grab is Romero. Right now, York not quite ready to go home. Back-to-back 2-out singles.
That's what you need to do. 2-out rally, and all you need is base runners and to start getting them around. You're down by 5 in the bottom of the 9th.
Bottom of the order is producing base runners in this ballgame for York. It's Josh Knighton, the second baseman, the batter. He's reached on in air. A couple of ground outs to second. 2 out, 2 on. 8-3 in the bottom of the 9th. Embry Riddle trying to advance into Monday evening's feature game. York trying to stay out of the elimination bracket. Breaking ball stays high, ball one by Ronnie Lozada.
Lozada probably feeling a bit snake bit here after getting the first 2 outs relatively quickly against Helms and Carrizosa. Has faltered now as Lease and Pella have both singled.
There's a fastball strike. Even up 1 ball, 1 strike.
You can almost feel the anticipation of the Embry-Riddle defense behind him with 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th.
The 1-1 pitch delivered. Down low, 2-1. York making their first ever appearance in the NAIA Baseball World Series. They've got a big nut to crack right now. Down 5 with a pair on and 2 out in the 9th. The 2-1 from the belt delivered, swung on, tapped towards third. Loving it is going to be Lemon. He'll tap the bag. Lice is forced out, and the inning comes to a close on the fielder's choice. In the bottom of the 9th inning, no runs, no hits, 2 errors, none left. It's an 8-3 final. Embry-Riddle moves into the 6th, into the ball game on Monday night. York will drop into the elimination game tomorrow at noon. Winner of this ball game, Kevin Maloney. Terrific outing for Maloney. He goes to 12-1. Aaron Collier suffers the loss to 9-3. Terry, anything to add?
No, that looks like about the wrap on this one. 8-3. Embry-Riddle comes up with the victory, and by doing so, they become the first team in this tournament with the higher ranking to get a victory. So that's an interesting little twist right there. 8-3 they get it, and the late game tonight shall be a dandy, I would imagine, between Rogers State and the LCSC Warriors, and the game time for that game right about 7 o'clock.
Again, thanks so much for all of you for joining us wherever you may be. Your final, Embry-Riddle 8, York 3. For Terry Wright, I'm Dave Hahn. Until later, so long, everybody.